Hello, brothers and sisters. Brother John here from Watchmen for That Great Day. I'd just like to share a quick thought with you. Really giving some thought to the 1335th day, or 35 days, as in Daniel 12:12. And it's interesting if you're going to look at it this way, like we kind of like should, or at least give it the option, and a scenario-wise, let's look at it this way. So if we look at if the papal visit to America on 9/23 has any bearing on the abomination that makes desolate, this could be a very interesting way to look at this. All right, so let's count it out and let's look at it. All right, because Mike from On Point Preparedness has given us his timeline, and I think it's obvious that there's something to that timeline. So what he has is from 9/23, when the Pope visited the United States of America. He visited with Obama, and it was on the standard calendar, which was September the 23rd. What's interesting is when you say that's the end of the 1260, all right, and you add 30 days to that, you come up to October 23rd, which was true atonement, okay, on the Creator's calendar. You add 45 more days to that, you come up with December the 7th. That is the 1335th day, all right? That day, as of December 7th, will be 1335. And I've given that to, I sent that earlier to Mike from On Point that he didn't recognize in the beginning when he was doing his 1290, the 1260 and the 1290 and all that. But that's besides the point. What he's given us was a starting point where it's possible that the abomination that makes desolate was when the Pope came on the 23rd, and he came in his own name. So that's one reason why we could look at that as being the abomination that makes desolate. So if we add the 30 days to the 23rd of September, like I said, October the 23rd, if you add 45 more days, that brings you to December the 7th, 2015. Now, it says, what I wrote down here is that the Pope, and this is in an article, I believe, Mike, I'm not sure, somebody I was watching today gave us this article about the Pope. It might have been Kurt Jurgens, and it might have been Mike from On Point. I'm not sure. Forgive me, both of you. But at any rate, I watch you both, so there's an interesting connection. And you know what? You guys are great, and I just want to give you the thumbs up. And I just want to tell you that you're doing great work, and keep up the good work. And watchmen like myself are kind of like seeing from outside as you give these things. Sometimes when you're giving the explanation of your thoughts and stuff, I can look at it in a different way, being outside of those thoughts, And we all can look at it and put scenarios together. But anyway, the Pope's in Africa for the first time. And today is Wednesday the 25th, okay? He's talking about climate change. Now, it's on the eve of the climate change conference that he's there. So tomorrow is the climate change conference in Paris, all right? And this is the one with the French Prime Minister, the one that said we have 500 days to avoid climate chaos. This is the man who's going to chair this event, this climate change conference. So, anyway, so tomorrow, counting from tomorrow, which is when this conference begins, if you count 12 days, because that's how long it is, for 12 days, the end of that ends at December the 7th. Interesting. So December the 7th, 2015 is the end of this conference, this climate change conference, that the Pope is over in Africa right now talking to them about climate change. All right, he's taken the reins to talk about climate change and what we need to do to help the Earth and humanity living in a delicate manner here towards nature. It's just I find it very interesting. So then we have the next day would be December the 8th, and that would be when the Pope proclaims the extraordinary Jubilee year. But what's interesting from there is, when he does that, adding another 7 days, and think Noah's flood. Remember, first we've hit the 1335. The next day is when he proclaims the extraordinary Jubilee year. Then, counting from that day, from the extraordinary Jubilee year, if you add 7 days to that, that's December 15th. There is another connection, and that connection goes to my brother Kurt Jurgens, who has the December 15th. He's pointing to the Iranian-Israeli USA brokered deal. All right? And he's saying that that's the covenant. And remember, when the covenant is signed, it says, when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. So it's just interesting how we've approached and landed on the 1335 days after the conference on climate change is over with. The very next day, you got the Pope proclaiming the extraordinary Jubilee year. Then you add 7 days to that. Now remember, from 1335, because Daniel 12:12 says, blessed is he that waiteth, and cometh to 1,305 and 30 days. And so we've made it to there. The very next day, you've got the Pope proclaiming, all right? And then it's 7 days later from the time he proclaims, and what is that 7 days later? The covenant, the 7-year covenant, or 7 plus, like Kurt Jurgens has put it. It's 7 years plus some change. So you got 7 years and 10 months. It's a renewal of a 10-year covenant or agreement that was started back on November the 24th, 2013. So it's interesting that in Islam, they make treaties for 7 to 10 years. So this is obviously the 10-year. See, it's a hidden thing. It's not just going to come out and someone's going to come up to the podium and say, we've made a 7-year peace treaty. It's not going to happen that way. It's got to be hidden. It's aloof. They want to put it out in front of you, but they want to keep it hidden. They want to show it to you in all kinds of hidden ways, but yet they want to keep it completely hidden. At any rate, it's all very interesting, and if you look at it this way. So if we're going from the 1335 days, you've got the very next day the Pope proclaims Jubilee year. Then you've got 7 more days, and I said, think of Noah's flood. Could it be that those 7 days between the 8th of December and the 15th of December are those 7 days? I don't know. I guess we'll wait and see. But sorry if I rambled on a little bit on this video, but that's the implementation day, December the 15th. And it just happens to be it's 7 days after the Pope proclaims the Jubilee year, the extraordinary Jubilee year, according to him. So God bless you, brothers and sisters. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy your turkey. Enjoy your friends. Even if you don't have turkey, enjoy a meal or something with someone. Okay, maybe even less fortunate. Okay, than you. But bless others tomorrow, and have a good day. And I'll see you soon. One way or the other, we're going to be in eternity together. So God bless you all. Bye.